Welcome to Outdoor Oasis Ideas. Today, we're focusing on optimizing your front yard with breathtaking landscaping. The front yard is more than just the entrance to your home. It's the first impression, the prelude to what lies beyond. A well-designed front yard adds curb appeal, creates a warm welcome, and provides a functional, serene space to enjoy. Whether your yard is expansive or compact, with the right strategies, you can maximize its potential and turn it into an outdoor masterpiece. A thoughtfully landscaped front yard balances aesthetics and practicality, blending lush greenery, vibrant flowers, and structural elements to create a cohesive and inviting design. Let's explore advanced landscaping techniques, plant combinations, and design ideas that elevate the front yard into a true outdoor oasis. The foundation of any great front yard begins with a well-planned layout. Understanding the natural flow of the space and how it complements your home's architecture is key. A balanced design incorporates open areas, such as a lawn or patio. with thoughtfully placed planting zones that frame and enhance the overall structure. Pathways play a critical role in guiding movement and adding structure. A meandering walkway creates a sense of discovery, while a straight path offers formality and directness. Stone, brick, or gravel pathways enhance the overall aesthetic and provide textural contrast to the soft greenery and colorful flower beds. Edging the path with low-growing plants, such as creeping thyme or sweet alyssum, adds charm and creates a seamless transition between hardscape and landscape. Focal points bring depth and character to the front yard. These can range from a flowering tree to a water feature, a statue, or a decorative bench. Strategically placing focal points draws the eye and anchors the design, creating a sense of balance and purpose. For instance, a Japanese maple with its dramatic foliage makes a stunning centerpiece, while a small fountain surrounded by flowering plants adds movement and tranquility. Lawn areas provide open space and a clean backdrop for planting beds. trees, and decorative features. A well-maintained lawn acts as the canvas, highlighting the intricate details of the surrounding elements. Grass varieties should be chosen based on the local climate to ensure lush growth with minimal maintenance. Cool season grasses like Kentucky bluegrass or fescue thrive in temperate regions, while warm season options like Bermuda or zoysia are ideal for hot climates. Regular mowing, fertilizing, and deep watering promote a healthy, vibrant lawn that complements the rest of the landscape. Flower beds are essential for adding color, texture, and seasonal interest to the front yard. When designing flower beds, consider layering plants by height. Taller plants, such as hydrangeas or sunflowers, create a dramatic backdrop, while mid-height options like daisies, coneflowers, or salvias fill the middle layer with vibrant blooms. Low-growing plants like creeping phlox, dianthus, or ajaga soften the edges and create a polished look. This layering technique ensures that each plant stands out while contributing to the overall harmony of the bed. A carefully curated color palette elevates the design. Monochromatic schemes, such as all shades of white, create an elegant and timeless look. Analogous colors, like blues and purples, offer a calming effect, while complementary colors, such as oranges and purples or yellows and blues, add energy and contrast. Incorporating a mix of flowering plants and evergreens ensures the front yard remains visually engaging throughout the year. Incorporating trees and shrubs adds structure and height, providing shade and framing the design. Ornamental trees like dogwoods, flowering cherries, or redbuds bring seasonal beauty with their blooms, while evergreens like hollies, cedars, or boxwoods maintain greenery year-round. Shrubs like azaleas, rhododendrons, or spirea add volume and color, filling gaps and creating transitions between taller trees and ground-level plantings. Seasonality is a vital consideration in front yard landscaping. Planting a variety of species that bloom at different times ensures the yard remains lively and colorful throughout the year. Spring brings the vibrant hues of tulips, daffodils, and hyacinths, paired with flowering shrubs like forsythia or lilac. Summer offers a wealth of options, including petunias, zinnias, and daylilies, complemented by lush greenery and ornamental grasses. Fall introduces warm tones with chrysanthemums, asters, and the fiery foliage of maples and oaks. Winter relies on the structural beauty of evergreens and plants with unique textures, such as red-twig dogwood or winterberry. Incorporating hardscape elements enhances both functionality and aesthetics. Retaining walls, built from natural stone or brick, add dimension and provide planting opportunities at varying heights. Raised beds can be used to create defined zones for flowers or herbs. While trellises and arbors provide vertical interest and support for climbing plants like roses or clematis. For a modern touch, sleek metal or concrete planters can be integrated into the design, adding a contemporary edge to traditional plantings. A key way to optimize a front yard is to incorporate distinct zones that serve different purposes while maintaining a cohesive design. A well-planned yard can include areas for relaxation, visual interest, and even utility. To achieve this, think of the yard as a series of interconnected rooms. Each room can feature unique characteristics while contributing to the overall aesthetic harmony. A seating nook, for instance, can turn the front yard into a space for morning coffee or evening relaxation. Position a bench, swing, or small cafe table under the shade of a tree or near a flowering shrub. An interactive focal point such as a pollinator garden adds both beauty and ecological value. By dedicating a small section of the yard to pollinator-friendly plants like milkweed, bee balm, or echinacea, you invite butterflies, bees, and hummingbirds into your space. Position this area near a window to enjoy watching wildlife from indoors or along a pathway to add movement and life to the garden. Exploring texture in the front yard brings another dimension to the design. Texture is often overlooked, but it can transform a space into something truly extraordinary. By combining plants with contrasting leaf shapes, sizes, and surface finishes, you create depth and intrigue. Pairing bold, glossy leaves of plants like magnolias or hostas with feathery, fine-textured foliage like ferns or dill creates a striking interplay. Ornamental grasses add an airy, flowing texture that contrasts beautifully with the dense, structured form of shrubs like boxwoods. Consider adding plants with rough textures, such as lamb's ear or woolly thyme. Alongside smoother, waxy-leafed plants for further tactile variety. Texture extends beyond plants to include hardscape materials. The smooth finish of a stone pathway contrasts with the rugged appearance of a stacked rock retaining wall. Mixing materials such as polished pavers, weathered wood, and metal accents adds layers of sophistication and visual appeal. Lighting offers an opportunity to showcase the landscape in new and dramatic ways. Beyond basic pathway and feature lighting, consider incorporating creative lighting solutions to highlight the yard's textures, plants, and architectural features. Moonlighting, for example, involves placing soft lights high in trees to cast a gentle glow downward, mimicking natural moonlight. This technique not only illuminates the space, but also emphasizes the textures of bark and leaves. For water features, underwater LED lights create a shimmering effect, adding elegance and movement to fountains or small ponds. Installing color-changing lights in flower beds allows the mood of the yard to shift for different occasions, from soft whites for everyday enjoyment to vibrant colors for parties or holidays. Integrating lighting into functional elements like steps, seating, or railings ensures safety while enhancing the design. Solar-powered lanterns or recessed lights provide subtle illumination that blends seamlessly into the environment. Themed gardens offer a unique way to personalize a front yard, allowing it to tell a story or evoke a particular atmosphere. A Mediterranean-inspired front yard, for instance, could feature terracotta pots filled with olive trees, rosemary, and lavender. A gravel path lined with warm-hued stone and a small fountain evoke the charm of an Italian courtyard. Adding climbing plants like bougainvillea or wisteria enhances the theme, creating a sense of timeless elegance. For a contemporary theme, focus on clean lines and minimalism. Opt for geometric planters, monochromatic plantings, and modern hardscape materials like concrete or steel. Incorporate architectural plants like agave, yucca, or horsetail reed to maintain a sleek and structured look. Cottage gardens, on the other hand, thrive on the idea of abundance and whimsy. Plant flowers in soft, pastel colors like hollyhocks, foxgloves, and daisies, blending them with herbs like thyme or mint. A white picket fence adorned with climbing roses or clematis completes the charming aesthetic. Eco-friendly landscaping is another powerful way to enhance a front yard while reducing environmental impact. Replace sections of traditional lawn with drought-tolerant ground covers like creeping thyme or sedum. These plants require less water, reduce maintenance, and add texture and color to the space. Rain gardens provide both beauty and function by capturing and filtering runoff. Designed with deep-rooted native plants like black-eyed Susans, switchgrass, and joe-pye weed, rain gardens help manage stormwater while attracting pollinators and wildlife. Planting trees strategically around the front yard contributes to energy efficiency by providing shade in summer and serving as windbreaks in winter. Trees such as red maples or serviceberries offer seasonal beauty with their colorful foliage, flowers, or berries, while also benefiting the environment. Permeable paving for walkways and driveways helps reduce runoff and improve water absorption. Materials like permeable concrete or gravel not only serve a practical purpose, but also integrate beautifully with natural landscapes. Integrating edible landscaping into the front yard. One transformative trend in front yard design is the incorporation of edible landscaping. Combining ornamental beauty with practical utility, edible plants offer a way to enhance the aesthetics of the space while providing fresh produce for the household. The key to a successful edible landscape lies in integrating food-producing plants seamlessly with traditional ornamental elements. Fruit trees like dwarf apples, peaches, or plums can be pruned into decorative shapes or espaliered along a fence, creating both visual interest and seasonal blooms. Berry bushes such as blueberries, raspberries, or elderberries offer vibrant foliage, flowers, and delicious fruit, making them perfect candidates for border plantings. Herbs like rosemary, lavender, and thyme serve dual purposes as fragrant, low-maintenance ground covers and culinary staples. Kale, Swiss chard, and rainbow-colored lettuces can be used in flower beds as bold foliage plants. adding unexpected pops of color and texture. Climbing vegetables like beans or cucumbers can adorn trellises, blending function with vertical interest. To maintain an ornamental look, focus on grouping edible plants with similar aesthetic characteristics. For example, pair the deep red stems of rhubarb with ornamental grasses or intersperse marigolds among tomato plants to create a harmonious, vibrant design. Using attractive containers for herbs or patio vegetables ensures the design remains cohesive and polished. Exploring sustainable front yard design. Sustainability is at the heart of modern landscaping, and the front yard offers numerous opportunities to embrace eco-friendly practices while maintaining beauty and functionality. One innovative approach is the integration of permeable paving materials. Replacing traditional concrete with permeable options like gravel, permeable pavers, or decomposed granite allows rainwater to filter back into the ground. Reducing runoff and preventing erosion. These materials also add textural interest to driveways and pathways. A rain garden is another eco-friendly feature that enhances both the yard's beauty and its functionality. Designed to capture and absorb rainwater, a rain garden is typically planted with deep-rooted, water-tolerant plants like swamp milkweed, cardinal flower, or sedges. These gardens provide habitat for wildlife while preventing water from pooling in unwanted areas. Incorporating native plants into the design supports local ecosystems and reduces maintenance needs. Native species are adapted to the climate, requiring less water, fertilizer, and pest control. For instance, coneflowers, black-eyed Susans, and butterfly weed thrive in many North American regions while attracting pollinators like bees and butterflies. Solar-powered garden lights and water features further enhance the yard's sustainability. Using renewable energy sources minimizes environmental impact while maintaining functionality and ambience, creating year-round interest in the front yard. Ensuring the front yard remains visually appealing throughout the year requires careful planning and plant selection. The goal is to create a dynamic landscape that evolves with the seasons, offering new sights and experiences at every turn. Winter interest is often overlooked but adds significant value to the design. Evergreen shrubs and trees, such as boxwoods, pines, and hollies, provide structure and greenery even during the coldest months. Plants with unique bark, like paperbark maples or birches, create striking visual interest against a snowy backdrop. Red twig dogwood and winterberry offer vibrant pops of color with their red stems and berries. Spring heralds a burst of life with flowering bulbs like crocuses, daffodils, and tulips. Pair these with early blooming shrubs like azaleas or rhododendrons to create layers of color and texture. Summer is the season for lush, colorful displays. Annuals like petunias, zinnias, and marigolds add vibrant blooms, while perennials like daylilies, hydrangeas, and salvia provide dependable beauty. Summer is also a time to highlight ornamental grasses, which sway gracefully in the breeze and add movement to the garden. Fall introduces warm, earthy tones. Trees like maples and oaks turn brilliant shades of red, orange, and yellow, while chrysanthemums and asters bloom late into the season. Ornamental kale and cabbage add a unique textural element, while pumpkins and gourds create a festive touch. A front yard optimized for beauty, sustainability, and functionality becomes an integral part of the home's identity. Thank you for continuing this journey with Outdoor Oasis Ideas. Happy gardening, and we'll see you in the next video.